It has like a really high armor, and Magnus is kinda damage. I mean, the RP is great. Able to put him down, but in Terror, you're buying Sunshine Yasha's Sonic anyway on Terror, so our duration is low. And Magnus, one reason why Terrorblade can heroes like Magnus really likes to build Sword Kuras. And if your whole team will have a Sword Kuras or well.
Yeah, I am not sure why I go for a pick like that. It just seems like you're picking into your own counter. So maybe they are just gonna go for a huge combo. Maybe they have like a draft pre-planned in their head.
If you like DOTA bit on EU Tier 1, Magnus was really like hero, especially by OG. They just play, they empower their carry, they buy like pipe and creeps and they actually have like 3-4k HP Magnus in the front line, having an insane amount of armor. And he just can't not zero cause. If he walks in like that, one kill him cause too tanky. But if he stands in the middle, like your whole team, gotta be opportunities to skewer. So this hero is actually really annoying, and now I like the Magnus more on offlane than on mid carry.
Remaining.
I do like the Earth Spirit though. That is the RP carry. The RP combo they have been looking for, I think. Vitality, they do play a really good Earth Spirit. That Magnetize can be huge on like 3 to 5 people at the same time. You can just get those insane chain reactions going in the middle of a team fight. You can just re-magnetize them for 20 or so seconds. Make sure you really get your value out of that damage over time, and people just take down to the Earth Spirit with that magnetize. Meanwhile, Team Black, they go for a Rubik, great hero, especially with the Terrorblade.
Team pick.
Kind of wants to stand still and hit people when he presses Metamorphosis, and Rubik makes that possible with it. He can actually throw people back into the Terrorblade right next. And the draft is just gonna proceed really quickly here as IG Vitality. They pick a Bat Rider. Great pick against the Terrorblade, decent against the Clockwork, and pretty good against the Rubik too.
10 seconds remaining.
How do you feel about the second pick then after Team Black already clocked? I think like clocked one of the hardest hard counters to Bane, cause it's a pretty high cast sprint, so he can't cast any skill while Clock has assault on.
Well, yeah, I do see what you're getting at. So the thing is, Clock is great against the Bane. If he gets to run at the Bane himself, somebody else gets Clockwork, and you then have a Bane on the backline to like the Clockwork, just mess with the Clockwork from the backline. You can even counter a hookshot with a Phoenix Grip. That's all of a sudden not that good of a matchup anymore. So Clockwork, he does have to actually make sure he counters the Bane, make sure he saves that hookshot before the Phoenix Grip, and not the other way around. That the Clockwork ultimate is so cool and there's not going to be a good interrupt for the Phoenix Grip, and then Bane just gets that off on your hard carry. However, you can see a Titan picked up, making sure Team Black have even more crowd control, even more. Titan is just an incredibly strong laner with that Anchor Slam, and great for helping out the Terrorblade in every regard. I think this may be an agony game for him too, going to the mid to late game, because with the Terrorblade, that gush is just so good.
This is actually a really insane time game. Like Vitality, they rely a lot on fight ability and on their positioning, and doesn't care about any of the enemy heroes since he's the innate purge. He can he can do the same as off Magnus. So he can tank, you get like some tank items. I mean, you get flits on height and maybe I don't know, maybe a pipe, and then you just walk into the middle of the enemies, and if you focus, you is gonna follow up and you them. You're gonna destroy them. And if you don't focus the tide, he can force IG escape to all scale go out of position to create opportunity for Black. So this Tide Hunter is really insane.
Yeah, I did see what you're getting at. He can also pick up a Shiva to, slow down the Bat Rider, kite around the Magnus too. All of IG Vitality are kind of susceptible to just being slowed up and kited around. They really can't deal with that all too well. So I feel like that's also really good if it doesn't have any late game. But even in general, just an Ravage into a reset. When there is an RP attempt, if you time it right, it can be freaking huge. And it looks like Team Black, they're gonna go with an Invoker. We've talked about it's the perfect space. Heroes like the Terrorblade. He offers a ton of late game as well. His one biggest weakness for that one is that well, he kind of, if he gets shut
10
down,
seconds
if he doesn't get
remaining.
enough experience early on, he's kind of going to fall
5
off, invoking
seconds
so many
remaining.
spells, but you do need to use them in conjunction with each other, and you do need to make sure each and every one of your spells is available for those combos. If you fail to do that, if the invoker gets silenced mid-combo too, then he is a lot more susceptible to being countered than most other spellcasters. However, in exchange for that, he offer that insane combo with the Cataclysm Ravage, which is just gonna be everyone of the enemy team hit by 2 or 3 stun strikes.
Yeah, not hope Magnus goes. Magnus, like, what's one of the most things for Magnus to play against? The Empower by Tornado, he can burn your mana, he can like stun you and all that, and Magnus really can't get controlled that much. Or they have like you can't even easily because well there's a Rubik that heal your RP. And actually the Ursa, so but Fate is the player of RG, right?
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
mid Magnus.
It's a mid Magnus with an offlane Bat Rider. I would have seen it. I would have liked to see it the other way around too. Offlane Magnus, mid lane Bat Rider, and then a safe lane Ursa. But hey, they do get it to work out. And oh, look at that freaking Ursa load. He's got a mini bear sitting on his back. The cup that he mentions every time he kills somebody and rips their face off when he says for the cups.
Yeah,
and I do like Ursa a lot because he comes online before he can rescale. If he does jump on the Terrorblade, gets an Abyssal Blade, something like that. Terrorblade just doesn't defend himself. You can even prevent Ravage from coming out, that Rupture from coming out. Or wait, sure what's it called? Sunder. Because even if Terrorblade sunders the Urza, Urza is still gonna keep X. He's still gonna keep like 12 freaking Fury Scraps or whatever much to bait out a Sunder in the first place. Going on the Terrorblade still keep it really freaking hard.
Yeah, I think that's the idea band was picked. They hero destroying one lane. I don't have the ends in mind again, but like Ursa, DOTA like heroes that can destroy the turret or can't purge the state. And yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like Batrider would have destroyed Invoker on it, so I really don't know why the offlane is probably confident on offlane play, so but I guess it's still fine. Like Magnus has a lot of base out the Invoker, he can just flash on, but I don't feel like it's the game where Magnus is gonna 1v5 to carry it.
Yeah, I mean, the Battle Fury Urza people.
I don't think you can build the
Prepare for
this game.
battle.
He has Magnus and power for flash from it, and like the
flash farm is
Ursa
gonna be an issue. However,
after the Ursa nerfs, the hero got a lot weaker, and his timing is not that strong right now. The Terrorblade is actually peaking pretty early as well, so I feel like they need to like flash farm with the Empower on Ursa and get like some items like a Abyssal Blade or something. It's really need Ursa to kill like Terrorblade, and also needs BKB this game. You can't just play without BKB. There's too much shot control, and also the Tornado Invoker. I mean, I'm sure you just ignore status resistance, but a Tornado might ignore status resistance as well. So
30
he really
seconds
needs
to battle.
So I believe this game probably gonna be like split into big or something like that. He needs to come like early this game.
oh, and
He
earlier
can't just
this blade I would also really like, especially because very early on, like the first 15 minutes or something, Vanguard is a really good item, so you can just go for a Vanguard, use that to dominate your lane, start off with like an early Ring of Health or something for that pre-sustain during the laning stage, run at
battle
people,
begins.
get a Vanguard when the Vanguard damage reduction is still super powerful, and then get that Abyssal Blade to be able to kill people off quite easily too.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Black is gonna have very favorable draft. I don't see how she can actually fight it if the Tide stays in front and the Terrorblade just activates meta. It's like Roshan or towers and stuff. If they hit up B, there's the counter in shade, and there's the Tornado and all. But let's see. I really wanna keep an eye on this mid lane, how much the Magnus can actually deny.
You should be able to pull ahead quite a bit against the Invoker, but If he doesn't shut down the Invoker, I feel like
It's a fight on bot lane.
Well, just the Clockwork now trying to get the rest, but there is 3 napalm sticks already. And this could just be Clockwork going down. Bad Rider chasing for more, but nope.
Yeah, they're already struggling now, so imagine when Bad Rider gets level 2 this fight and Meta runs out. Yeah, often he tried, he is really strong. Now the might die.
They don't even have to wait. As the Clockwork, one more hit and he's down, not quite.
Oh boy.
Ooh, it looks like Earthspirit is going down instead. So, apparently Black, they do get a first blood just of their opponents being greedy here. So the Terror, it should be shut down in lane. It isn't quite working out the way it was supposed to by their draft, it seems. And now the Bane almost going down, but Brain Step is gonna save him. Urza, he has the movement speed. Oh yeah, he definitely does. Rubik is gonna go down there to Doodle, so making up for that, Urza at least getting as far ahead he needs, because I feel like you said, this hero is gonna destroy Titan in the lane, but he needs to. He actually needs to pull himself ahead.
I wouldn't call it destroying, because I mean, Titan Rubik a very strong lane, and that early gush and Echo Smash is really good. Not sure why he went on the drop. So until this Us gets like level 4, level 5 or something like that, the lane for last fight is pretty decent. But at some point the Us are sure gonna be insanely strong.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. The thing with Urza is though, no matter how strong he is, even if he would like have rapiers that he doesn't drop on death, his
Dire's
weakness is gonna stay the
bottom
same, and
tower
that's
is
being
under attack.
kited. That's being, you know...
So hang with me,
enemies who
because what
force
we're going to
that, who
do is
have
we're just going to show you the basics of how to set it up.
anything like that,
We're not going to
the
be
more
showing
you
you how
have
to
to
optimize
throw
it
where
or
you
do
want
anything
to
like
be
that.
from
We're
your
just going to
carries,
get you
the
up and
harder it is
running.
to play for
Future
Urza,
videos
so
will be
that's
coming.
another thing
And
I
a
fear
big
for.
part
Rubik
of the
can just pick up
program
an
that's
early
going to be
force step if he
one
wants
of
to
you
on that
log in, and we're going to download
Two
some
actually
themes
benefits from
for us to
force
play.
step, so-
Now, it's going to take, and it's going to
They
be
do have a
whatever.
lot of potential to
We
save
got
all
our
their teammates
stream.
at all times.
They're
And
both
they have
Apex
Clockwork
Legend
who just sacrifice
games that
himself
you're
against
really
the Urza
into.
when
This
Urza
is
is
what's
gonna
going
jump at somebody.
But the end,
It's gonna go
it's
down
got some
to the
countdown
Clockwork we were just
overlay.
talking about. And
These are
with
fully
that,
customizable.
1K
So let's
gold
go
lead
ahead
already
and
for the side of black.
and then over here, it's totally up to you to apologize. It doesn't really matter what you want to run it in. They
Actually,
nailed
if
us
you look
there.
at
I did
the
not
winner,
resize that. It does
Magnus, so
a let's
the
play
optimal
in
just didn't
multiple
work out.
capture device. And you can see they're custom. Make sure you have that select. Having your smiling face
Yeah, looking
right
at the
there.
last hit.
And I know this game capture.
And
And
because
bot lane again.
right, that's the benefit of it. For your game talking
Maybe the Clockwork going down despite the Metamorphosis.
Green.
It seems like
capture device right there.
Black are
You
losing
get
the
what-
fight when they have the
go ahead.
Metamorphosis,
I'm
but
gonna
winning them
actually
without
just
it.
adjust this. That's
That's
the
the
great
exact
thing.
opposite
These
way
are,
it should be,
I'm
of
going to go
course.
ahead. This is something that you're going to do. We have
They
the stream
feel the
starting
Metamorphosis,
soon.
they know
This
how
is
to
all
be carefully around
customizable. You
that.
can customize this countdown
They did
clock,
nothing matter.
the
They
be right
played
back
the
screen,
clock,
and the
just all that
stream
much
is
damage.
ended
Meanwhile,
screen.
top lane,
Now,
Bane
we're going to go ahead
takes the
and
fight
create
after
my
got a plus
overlay.
fade
We
bullet.
need to
It goes
fill it
down
out
as well.
first. Let's go ahead and create my overlay. You can name it whatever you want. It's not up to me, and we're going to create my overlay. And now this is what's really going to be important. You want to make sure that you keep these links for you, because this is what we're going to do. So before
Okay,
we
that's
get
gonna be another
into
the
any
Clockwork
of this
the
other
bottom
stuff,
lane.
I'm going to
That's
go
where
ahead
runs
and
in.
open
Would
up
love to find a
OBS.
return
I'm
kill,
going to,
but
well, first of all, I'm going to copy this to my
close
clipboard.
This 30 at least.
And
Butterfly
then
effect
I'm going
being
to go
bullied out
ahead
of the
and
mid
see
lane as
theme
Invoke
in my
continues
overlays. So
to
we're going to
just
go to my
farm
overlays,
himself
and
up.
these are all
This-
of
he
my
is a good
overlays
Invoke.
right
He
here.
definitely
And
tends
this
to
is
get
what's
his
going to
knows
go in,
exactly
and
which
these
combo
are
trades
fully
where.
customizable. So let's go
I do
ahead
hope we
and
get to see him go for a
customize
couple
one
of
of
ganks
these
to
awesome
allow
ones,
for that when he gets-
and
when
we'll
he
just
gets
do the
going
one
as well.
that
That would also
is
be really
already
cool.
ready to go.
Early level
So
6
this is
RP on
going
one
to
of the
be
top lanes.
the regular one. So this needs to be centered here. Pause screen. There we go. And we have our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube links. So all you got to do is click on this. And then over here,
Yeah, so
at
it's pulling quite ahead of it.
pause screen
Kind of
MC. If you want to be part of my awesome team, pause screen, people that are on Twitter, you can go ahead and click on that. I'm going to actually just adjust this. That's the great thing. These are fully adjustable so that you can make it any way you want it. I'm not going to do the pause screen. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you follow traveling _. And on pause screen,
I feel like they're just
clipboard,
going to delay the game
open up
further, going to give
OBS link
themselves
here,
more space to
save
come online.
this, and get it into
Well, how much space
our
can you really
overlay system in our OBS studio. So I'm going to go ahead and click launch.
like
And now I have this link here. I'm going to copy this link to the clipboard. I'm going to open
out everything going on. Even get the freaking Terror Wave items, which most people really don't build Terrorblade eggs like ever. But I feel like it's such a good thing because we have painted all of this winning team fights in the late game. Clockwork. And every turn kill kills Clockwork. Every time the Metamorphosis is off cooldown, they use it, the Clockwork dies. Meanwhile, Bane gets killed up. Rubik now has to run away from the duels. Very scary bear. The bear is going to get that
overlay system in our OBS studio. So I'm going to go ahead and click launch.
And RPK fan on the Terrorblade, meanwhile, gets fired down on the bottom lane. It's happening all across the board here, really.
Yeah, well, the lights still was pretty unusual. Usually, skating only at maximum more doubling and costing, and this time is actually gosh for the so it's not
I like it, I really do, but I think that they may want to do that with the Terrorblade and Tides making a play together once Ravage is a cooldown. I could really see that. The next time Metamorphosis is available, just put the Tidehunter bottom lane, hide him in the trees.
Now I have this link here. I'm going to copy this link to the clipboard. I'm going to open up OBS Studio.
It's like 2 minutes or something.
And there's my smiling face right there. That's right.
Yeah, just as I say, they can't afford not to go for him. They do go for him, kill him off.
Overlay system in our
But just
OBS Studio.
imagine there was a Ravage now. That's what I'm trying to say here.
And now I have this link here. I'm going to copy this link to the clipboard. I'm going to open up OBS Studio. And there's my smiling face right there. That's right. And this is the talk screen. I'm super sweaty. I apologize because
when he has and mana. I mean, that also damage is in holy shit.
He tried to go for a teleport, not knowing that Urza was going to go for the Fury Swipe max build instead of that.
Did he even know? Really long. He teleported.
That is also a possibility. That would be nasty. I really hate that if it happens in my pubs already in terms of miscommunication. Like, you just teleport to, that's common courtesy, you know? Like if you teleport back to base or whatever.
But Simon
the Ravage get this bottom lane, but this bottom lane is to push the aggression. Look at that magnetize from the earth, we're making sure that Boca isn't gonna get a single kill and the clock comes down. So
I am dying in here. It's like
they are winning the fight. They
but
are
that's
trying
not,
to get
if you don't have a piece, what that
well,
does is it's going any stream activity, so you're not going to see any stream activity. But before we open up OBS Studio, let's go ahead and head into our themes gallery, and we're going to download some themes for us to play. Now, it's going to take some CPU usage and percentages to go ahead and use these in the Stream Elements OBS Live, the PUBG one, and this one here is going to be animated. What that does is it's going to be running in a browser somewhere in the background, somewhere out there in Stream for a tip. See that you download one of the static themes. Now, there's a lot of these that are animated. The static themes are very cool as well. I'm not going to lie. Here's one of the static themes from Apex Legends. See, it doesn't have any animation. You're looking at a drop in about 2. Go ahead and shoot Fortnite. There's one for all of the games that you're really into. This is an animated super and awesome things to. I would try out the animated theme first and then try one of the static themes if that's not working. I'm going to go with this Spark theme down here, which is from Overwatch.
That is going to help the Terrorblade, but looking at this Urza, he's gonna build Yasha. What do you make of that? Do you think it's gonna be like Ascension Yasha early on for him? Or just a little bit of movement and farming speed so he can run at people, move from camp to camp faster?
Yeah, actually, a fight on top, like I said, he beat one tier 1 tower and it looks like Ursa might be in trouble.
Terrorblade 2, just committing the meta is really happy if he could get it lasted, and he is gonna get it. That's 300 something gold. Going into Terrorblade's inventory, who now has the troops finished up, who's now finally able to at least
Radiant's
big
bottom
quickly
tower
and
is under attack.
defend himself properly.
Yeah, I would imagine
top tower is under
Ascension
attack.
Yasha into disadvantage.
Dire's structures
A lot of
are
carries
fortified.
nowadays go for that build, so
Radiant's bottom tower
they
is
usually
under
have enough
attack.
damage, they just
Radiant's
need to be a
bottom
bit
tower has
tanky, and also
Dire's top
disarming the
tower is
Terror
under
Blade is really
attack.
big, so I guess it's some build along the lines to Abyssal Blade or something.
Dire's top tower has
Well,
fallen.
The Abyssal Blade always
Radiant's
is a fun
bottom tower
item
is under
because
attack.
denying your opponent the option to save themselves makes it so close. Like, do they survive the stun lock? Do they get out of the stun to save themselves or not? And well, I feel like
Radiant's
the need
middle
to
tower is
stun
under
the
attack.
Terrorblade once he gets that Thunder a couple levels higher is gonna be so huge too. I mean, Terrorblade is
Radiant
with
are
that
scanning.
Thunder is so freaking powerful already.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I miss the Terrorblade being overpowered though.
Boom! There it goes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so Magnus is going for the casual Magnus build, Kusai went dagger.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And it looks like Bat Rider getting ran at by the Clockwork with the mini stuns too. Blackjack should be really happy with the kill as the Bat Rider goes on down. Easily taken off the map by the Invoker.
Radiant's middle
Yes,
tower
it
is
looks
under
like right
attack.
now we are approaching kind of mid-game. The Terrorblade is kind of sitting triangle and farming, Ursa doing the same. I just wonder what he's gonna make the next play. I
Radiant's
feel like
middle tower is
And
under
the Invoker
attack.
is gonna try to go on the Urza. Not quite gonna kill up Doodle there, just burning off his mana and ruining
reduce
that.
his farming speed.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, the Invoker is now starting to go for Exhort, which means that in the next 5 to 10 minutes, when this Invoker has like 5,000-6,000 Exhort, it's gonna be really fun to watch. We're gonna see Cataclysms, we're gonna see Soundstacks, we're gonna see a ton of ridiculous stuff come out from him. Once he has his full arsenal of spells really leveled to the point where they're relevant.
Yeah, the Terrorblade, he has meta already now, so I think Team Black, they probably want to force like at mid top. They have Ravage and meta.
Is
Meanwhile,
it?
they kill
I
on
mean,
bot.
it's
They
got
don't even
everything
need the
that I
rush
would
kill
possibly
Vader
want.
bottom
It's
lane,
got,
yeah.
it's got
Really
here's
taking him off the map.
do, and this centered here on. It's totally
But
up
the
to you.
Bitbite is like
We got our
200 goals
OBS
away from dagger, so this might give
from
them
him.
some
Studio.
pressure.
And there's my smiling face right there. That's right.
As for the
Yeah.
Magnus, he's
And this
also
is
going
the
for a
top
break. They're
screen.
still going
I'm
but
super
I feel
sweaty.
like
I
hitting
apologize.
Dire's
reverse
middle
polarity
tower
Because
is under
I
attack.
am dying in here. It's like
People could be
110
huge.
degrees in here.
Let alone
But
what they can do
that's
with
not
the
going to stop me
Earthspur 2
from helping you.
like 3 men or
Let's go
or
ahead
something.
and we're going to make a new
He's
scene.
gonna get caught on the middle
Scene
lane
2.
with Tornado.
Doesn't matter
with
what your
an
scene
EMP.
is. Then we're going to go ahead and hit this, and we're going to go ahead and do browser. And this is what's going to get you your overlay.
Dire's middle
now,
tower
go
is
ahead
under
and hit
attack.
OK. So we're doing a native 1080 stream, so 1920 by
The smoke coming up
1080.
from IT
And this-
Vitality.
Yeah, they may find the Rubik here, but kind of react to run in, waiting for somebody. Clockwork takes the smoke there. The ward coming and scouting him out, but look at those cops. Actually just stun lock the Urza there for a little while the Earth Spirit is gonna almost go down. He will hit the Magnetize, will get the Magnetize up on the Terrorblade as well, but that's gonna be Urza taking a ton of damage
Dire's
from the TP
courier has
illusion.
been killed.
And Bane's courier gets sniped, Bane gets sniped, Urza still being chased. Do they have something to get him out? If he starts hitting the Tide Hunter, however, gonna get slowed up. Clockwork, wait for it. Sunstruck off the mark there. Nice. Aim back as well. It's gonna be the Terrorblade just chasing after him. Will get the slow going, but just has that drum charge in the end. Magnus got a skewer out of there, and that's that. Team Black, they win the team fight. They did not get the high value Urza they were actually gunning for there. They proc the Metamorphosis for, so I feel like now they need to push the mid tower, make sure they don't waste the Metamorphosis here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just after all the nerfs, Urza's not that strong anymore. It feels like they can't handle the Terror Blade right now. Like, yes, the Pike and Clock Bodyguard in front and Invoker Bodyguard with Tornado behind him. Like, they just can't commit on a Terror Blade and he can dish out so
Radiant's
much
middle
damage.
tower has been denied.
Yeah, so now the big ultimates are on cooldown. Well, the Ravage anyhow, and the Metamorphosis, because that isn't really an ultimate, but 80 seconds where Team Black just can't take a fight. And they want to capitalize off of that with a lasso on Rider. They're being used for stockwork there, and it looks like Urza goes for the improvement, deal a lot of damage, but the Clockwork's still alive, still just surviving, and Earth Spirit now dangerously low health. Everybody just gets dropped half health, and Black are like, okay, that's the best possible fight IG Vitality can find. What now? That lasso is gonna be on cooldown for 17 more seconds with the Metamorphosis. Just it's still 50, so they do have to find a very specific timing if they want to fight without that lasso being there to stop the Terrorblade, but the Terrorblade having a meta. Still, the fact that this is Black fighting without any big ultimates means that they're probably really favored in this game from here on out.
URL thing right here, this thing right here, this is where we're going to copy and paste our URL. You
can
can make it 60 frames, it doesn't really matter what you want to run it in. They run in 30 frames, so I don't know why you want to do it anymore. We're going to click OK, wait a second, and boom, there we go. We have that up and running. So you are one step towards getting your stream up and your YouTube to get captured. First time setting up your video capture device is not going to be a problem. You're going to go ahead and create a new one, and then you're going to hit OK, and your camera should pop up. Multiple scenes is we're going to actually add an existing video capture device right here. If this was a new one, I could go ahead. Let me go ahead and just do this right now. I'm going to hit cancel.
I mean, they have a good amount of
I want you guys to have the full experience of being able to get this
really
set
good
up.
for
So I'm going to go ahead.
and for himself as well. But yeah, I really like the build. Because, like I said, this Titan is just a bodyguard for his team. He runs in really deep, either tries to force the enemies to go on him, which is really bad for them, or force them out of position.
So you say this
But he still can do whatever they want.
Ravage, yes, or
Better than the Ravage.
the Blink Ravage, I mean?
No,
You just build on and run in?
yeah, he doesn't need a blink, because he can just walk in and no one can stop him, right?
Boom, there it
Well, I
Dire's
guess
middle
the
tower
thing
is
is,
under
so,
attack.
like, we saw it last fight too. Magnus just screwed away from him.
Dire's
He does not want the
structures are
Titan from
fortified.
being too close to him. He's just got distance between the Titan and him, and there is going to be a bad rider blink too, so people can just avoid the Titan. Titan runs into them and they go forward. Speaking of going forward, Rider is going to use that blink, trying to get some impact with it, but not going to find the level. Getting all of his mana burned up. There's one man out here on the Terrorblade with the Fiend Strip follow up, and they don't have any stuff for the Bane in time to interrupt the Fiend Strip. Oh boy, this could actually Titan doesn't have a Ravage, but it's gonna get him to sleep. Curve goes on down as well, and this is what I meant about the terror about the Tidehunter. As you can see, he was just getting ignored. They are not feeling one bit forced to go on. Instead, they save him for the very last. When Urza finally has time to spare, they are gonna kill him off and make it a full team wipe.
Yeah, but the problem in that fight was Black wasn't in position. They were and really aggressive in mid lane, while
Radiant's
Bodyguard
middle
Tide
tower
was
is
not
under
there.
attack.
And if they don't have the Tide to protect them, they just run at them.
Well, the Roche is now gonna go down for that one, making it a pretty comfortable goal lead for IG Vitality. With the E-Games, if they are able to play really aggressively, just prevent Black from getting too much farm, too much value across the map. I could really
Rock it
see
on.
this game turn out to be become even more one-sided.
The wages of fear.
Horn of the realm.
Net worth-wise, this game is actually looking super IG Vitality favorite right now. The Urza, he is kind of behind from where he wants to be, but the Magnus is so making up for that. He's farming really quickly with the build in Battle Fury. He has Blink Dagger, he has an Echo Saber, and he's going for the BKB, which he's gonna have really fixed too.
Homing in.
So, 4k lead for IG Vitality, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
not really a ton going on right now. Bane going for Glimmer Cape. Urza also almost has BKB though, so I think Magnus and Urza having their BKBs at the same time for the next fight, that seems really good on here, at least for IG Vitality, as they may very well just have the gold E2 upon from there.
Radiant's top
they
tower
can
is
snowball,
under
keep their
attack.
enemy from farming anywhere without getting punished for it.
It's off.
Alright, there's smoke on drop plate. Actually, the
Radiant are
Terror is going
scanning.
from one
Dire
time
are
to
scanning.
Butterfly. And actually, they smoked for nothing. Like, usually, I thought I would really see the Terrorblade go for like something Yasha said, Panic, but maybe he's thinking, alright, the Magnus and Ursa, they have mostly physical damage, and even if he has
Dire's middle
Satanic
tower is under
and such,
attack.
Yasha Ursa is just gonna hit him, and that's why he might actually decide to go for that damage build. But I feel like just the RP is usually enough reason to go for
Dire's
status
bottom
resistance
tower
build.
is under attack.
I completely agree, especially with IG Vitality being more than happy to one-man RP the Terrorblade if they do have the bat right in position to follow that
Dire's
up
bottom
with the Lasso.
tower is under attack.
And the Lasso also kind of got specifically picked up, well,
Radiant's
the bat right
top
is
tower
specifically
is under
picked up for the
attack.
Terrorblade, and yeah, anything to make it last
Radiant
a little bit less
structures
long
are fortified.
for both of those big stuns seems incredibly valuable. Then again, the Butterfly is usually better the earlier you can build it.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
but it's
attack.
just it's like a spill out. A lot of
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
he has a level of like 1,700, so he can really fast magic.
How's it going?
And Hookshot coming in onto the Bat Rider there. That's gotta be a BB pickup for the Bat Rider. And Terrorblade proccing the Metamorphosis Irving on the run, but he's gonna survive with this tiny sliver of health. Looks like he has hit it out of there. Meanwhile, Invoker, not quite so lucky, he's gonna get killed up, as well as the Clockwork, and the fight is gonna continue with the Terrorblade meta. Doodle is gonna run the
Dire's courier has
Terrorblade
been
on his
killed.
Urza with the
Dire's
up on his
bottom
back,
tower
ready to
is
tear
under
people to
attack.
shreds. And Terrorblade gets skewered back, gets killed off. So it looks like IG Vitality there. Urza comes through, runs all over the enemy team, and now they do have that goal to a point where they just snowball. I don't think there's any stopping them right now without a perfect Ravage team fight.
Radiant's bottom
I
tower
don't know,
is
man.
under
Every time
attack.
Titanhunter tries to run in, they
Dire's
just
bottom
delta
tower
it,
is under attack.
set themselves up to not get hit by the Ravage, and then they reset. IG Vitality,
Radiant's
it seems
bottom
like they're
tower
really
has
forced
fallen.
to get a Blink Dagger on the Tide or the Invoker. Invoker Blink Dagger would also work out, but some kind of a Blink initiation and status with the Terrorblade seem what Black really needs to make a comeback here, and they are not building either, man.
Yeah, what's the point of when Butterfly if he dies in 1 RP? Like, every fight at this point he just got bursted in the RP.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're thinking, okay, if they stun the Terrorblade, we will Ravage and counter. But those Ravages have not been on point, and I hate to say it because Playhard, he is such a good player. As you can see, once again, Titanhunter runs in, looks for the Ravage, and everybody goes in a different direction. Nobody in Ravage range anymore. They keep doing that. Yeah, early on, before there was movement speed, before there was a ton of utility, they could just run in with the Titan to prep Ravage.
For me.
Back when Black weren't behind, but now I feel like they're so far behind, and IG Vitality's got so much mobility, so much BKBs, Blink Daggers, everything pretty much, that this Titanhunter is just getting anything done with his huge ultimate. He's just a walking Breeze plus Gush machine, I guess.
Honestly, it should from the Terrorblade, and when the Terrorblade gets up, he's gonna, like, push counter Ravage.
Yeah, that seems like the best way to go. Right now, but he's just never gonna find a good Ravage. This may be it. Okay, never mind. There's a BKB on the Bat Rider. There's a BKB on the Urza. That's gonna be the Rubik kills up. Titan now being ran, and they do know he has that that Ravage available. The roll coming through on
Radiant's
Invoker,
courier
and
has been killed.
Having detection, so Invoker's just down. Last went on the clock, but Bat Rider is there to only save his life, but kill off the clockwork together with a little bit of help from his team.
Dire's structures
Oh
are
no, says the
fortified.
announcer. This is probably just going to be GG soon if teams don't find any
Dire's
turnaround
middle
fight.
tower has
Terrorblade, he's
fallen.
almost gonna have that butterfly.
Yeah, I think that's right now our ability to win a fight. It's Magnus and Ursa have fresh keys. So, you can't even use that Ravage to counter initiate and save Terrorblade or Invoker or stuff. And I don't know, I don't see the Terrorblade
Radiant's
coming
top
online
tower
as
is
well.
under attack.
Oh,
But it's going for a kill there.
gonna go for a solo kill on Irving. Yeah, rip Bat Rider. Maybe not. Nice Glimmercade save there. Bane instead is gonna go down for
Radiant's
that one.
top tower is under
Tidehunter
attack.
gets broken, gets RP'd up to prevent the Ravage from coming out once again. But Butterfly could be going down to the Terror.
Stone.
Urza. Oh man, this is almost hopeless. Butterfly, he got struck at least. So, a nice kill on the Magus there, fighting a couple more returns. But this Urza, how do you kill him? How do you even just prevent him from killing you for, like, 15 seconds or something?
I don't know. Seems like they lost their time.
They really did. I feel like Tidehunter, Terrorblade, and Invoker, all three kind of won that. Well, not
Radiant's
one, but
middle tower
did
is
really
under attack.
good in their lane, and that lane state was over. Couldn't do their role in those team fights. I'm not sure if it's a team play issue or a strategy issue, or if IG Vitality are just outplaying them here, really. It's gonna hit his combo, but okay, that's just the out rotation. At least if Irving lives, he's gonna go down to the Invoker now. The question is, okay, yeah, that's gonna be an Urza coming in. Can they kill up this Invoker? Invoker is gonna get invis, but he is at the wall. And it looks like he will be able to get away. Very well played there from this. Just as I flamed the dude a little bit, he makes a perfect play there
Yeah,
too.
played by Invoker there. The thing is, the last fight, they had like the perfect fight. They saw RP the fight, and the Terrorblade got a free kill on Bane and nearly on Bat. I think he could have actually killed the Bat as well, but he was hesitant to use his Manta for the extra damage. Oh, double damage to Terrorblade, that's actually big. So, that fight was like even, so I'm not sure how they think the fight is actually win, but not if the double damage, so let's see. It's like a free kill on Bane that might actually open up a really good fight here.
Oh, so much for that. It was a really good bait on the Bane, you mean. As Urza comes in time and just tears them apart. Maybe if
Yeah.
Rubik gets a 6 steal going, like steals an RP or something, that should definitely still be a comeback condition, no matter how far Black are behind. Plus, they have the Terrorblade. If this game goes long enough for Terrorblade to get like a Satanic or something, well, a Satanic plus one more item, I feel like, then I could really see RPK fans still take a hold of this game, still carry this. All that Black need to do is defend and maybe try to go for an RP steal or like Blink Dagger on the Tidehunter. He feels forced to commit on that Heaven's Hall, but just to deal with the Urza. And it's still a very good item here.
Tier 3 items, like, and I got really nice items for Ursa and Magnus, and on the side of Black they actually didn't get great items.
Oh man, Magnus actually got the full silver edge by now. Yeah, that is a nice item. And it looks like Clockwork is gonna be gone on count off. Freaking evaporated and the Urza Bat Rider now. Oh, there's the Ravage, but 2 BKBs dropped and 3 men RP means that the Ravage is relatively small in comparison to his damage. And team wipe.
I feel like Terrorblade is missed dying as well there, no escape from. I feel like Terrorblade is missed targeting in all those sides. It's kind of like a hit on the Magnus. This Magnus has 3k life and 20 armor. Yes, 6k effect life. I don't think the Magnus is the target he wants to try to hit.
Well, who is his target then? Because the Urza, kind of the same issue, doesn't quite have as much armor. Only, between quotation marks, 20 points. I feel like this Urza is also just incredibly hard to kill, and he is now gonna go for an Abyssal Blade so that he can't even be kited anymore.
Radiant's
And that's the
middle
thing.
tower
Terror
is under
Blade,
attack.
all he can do is kill the backline, but
Radiant
the backline,
structures
they
are
stay away from the
fortified.
Terror.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Take care of this fin rot. Boom! There it goes.
The Spectre has cliffed herself in the backline. When we get brought down, Spectre just waiting for that dagger cooldown. There we go. Couldn't come back down now, but the BKB on the Batrider allows him to just grab Cold Ken, bring him all the way back. He can maybe get off a couple of rocks before he goes down, but still will die. Meanwhile, BDG jumps to the backline, trying to get the kill, and can't do so onto Yassi. Cheeky little pick off there from the Tiny, just utilizing that Blink Dagger to grab himself the +1 kill and making this fight a little bit better for Execration. Yeah. That's a great way to put it. As we are 20-20 on the scoreline right now. It's just a slight gold advantage for 496, but that's very negligible. Oh, Radiant Potato takes the grab. Ooh, the hook shot misses from Bombi as well. Meanwhile, BDD jumps in onto the Slark here. He does manage to just about get off that Shadow Ghost before Ken can get off the silence, but they'll block the leash. Backs himself away. Point comes out. Spectre's trying to look for it here, and she is going to TP into this one, but there's a lot of heroes on top of her. Dagger comes down again, just swapping around, playing with the different illusions, but now in comes that Demonic Purge onto her, so she has to play a little bit more cautiously here. BDD trying to close the gap onto the clockwork here, trying to finish his job. The clock's come down, trapping two as we have a disconnect from three, all of them. They all disconnected. Oh, uh-oh. Countrywide? Is... Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Well, we already have one back, so at least it's not like a national outage, and you're here as well, so yeah, definitely not a national outage, but yeah, we'll just get back in one at a time. Let's have a little bit of reflection. I mean, it's looking like a pretty chaotic fight right now. No one is dead, but I think Bombi might be heading that way. Alright guys, you know what? I want you guys at home in the Twitch chat to tell us who you think is going to be the first one to die. Type 1 for Pugna, 2 for Oracle, 3 for Spirit. You get the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who you think is going to be the first? I'm expecting a lot of 9s for the Clockwork. Yeah, he's not looking in the best position right now. Yeah, we'll just get back in one at a time. Let's have a little bit of reflection. I mean, it's looking like a pretty chaotic fight right now. No one is dead, but I think Bombi might be heading that way. Hold up. Alright guys, you know what? I want you guys at home in the Twitch chat to tell us who you think is going to be the first one to die. Type 1 for Pugna, 2 for Oracle. They can save Bombi. What the f just happened? Yeah. What the f just happened? What? Are they serious? They just... Oh, so it's just over?
There is nothing that can stop
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, That's DOTA, I guess. Oh. Dude, what? I'm in shock.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds Radiant remaining. Team pick. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
All right.
5 seconds
that we are
remaining. Radiant team
Hello and
pick.
welcome once again for the 5th time today to the Moon Studio Asian League, as we are still in the second best of 3 of the day. After this, if it's gonna be a 2-0, we are gonna approach the halfway mark, as today is a total of 4 best of 3s back to back coming up here
10
in this amazing
seconds
league.
remaining.
Team Black, they had a good draft and they still
5
lost.
seconds
Titan wasn't
remaining.
able to get in.
Dire
IT
team
Vitality, they just outskilled them in every way.
Face the
It looked
sword.
like. You do have to keep in mind, Team Black don't have money for a
Radiant
VPN.
team
They
ban.
can have some ping issues. That may explain why they had such a hard time getting in there. But yeah, I got my co-caster with me, Ascendancy, who's actually just one of the best German pub players and pretty darn well known for his somewhat controversial interviews at the ESL Germany as well.
remaining.
Ascendancy, are you here with me?
Actually,
5
they
seconds remaining.
usually we see the Phoenix faces. So right now, I don't understand how if people the
Dire
way to
team
play
ban.
is that's a very
Radiant
high
team
effective
ban.
range. Heroes like Zeus is actually
Dire team ban.
for example, and also Phoenix and Void. So I could actually pick a hero like for those fighting all the time. Another up that a lot of people
10
in the past
seconds
used against
Radiant team ban.
and stuff like that is going all 5 and all 5 faster
Dire
than them,
team
and I
ban.
can't pick up, and you just man, and they can't push you off, and since you're 5-manning, they can't pick you off. So I could actually see Team Black reviving the Titan Enigma offline combo against IO strategies.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I could see that out as well. Either that or
5
some big
seconds
Chronosphere
remaining.
combo. But I also think that IG Vitality, if they just pick up